Hi, I'm welcome to my channel Africa Every Day. For this episode, I'll be talking about naming ceremony in Nigeria. But before I begin, I would like to show my full appreciation to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Without you, this channel would not be possible. So I'm extremely grateful to you guys for your support. The new ones and the old ones. We have those that have been with me since the inception of this channel. Thank you so much, like Bob, like Mr. Mike, and others. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. From the deepest part of my heart, I'm grateful to you. Thank you. If you also want to become my patron, the link will be in the description of the video. Check that, then you can become my patron. Thank you so much. All right, talk about ceremony now. When I discussed the naming ceremony with Mr. Mike at Tommy's room, he said that there is no specific date for naming your children in Western world. But in Nigeria right here, let me say in Africa, generally speaking, we have a special day after the baby has been delivered in which the ceremony for naming the baby will be held. In Nigeria, we have two main types of ceremony that we usually hold in Nigeria. Number one, we have the cultural ceremony, how our ancestors have been naming us since the inception of time. That's our cultural, the way we used to do it in our culture. Then number two, we have the religious naming ceremony, the one that is brought by both Islam and Christianity. The two religions, they brought a new way of doing naming ceremony, which is different from our own cultural one. So during my son's naming ceremony that I did last week, I used Christian method, because my wife is a Christian. So I use Christian method for the naming ceremony. There's a video for that. So I'll also be showing you how culturally, without any foreign religion, we do our naming ceremony in Nigeria and the elements that we use for doing that. In fact, the only difference between the cultural naming ceremony and the foreign naming ceremony is the elements, things that are present in it. It is almost the same thing. The leader or the header of a community will come. Everybody will gather in the community, both the families and the friends of the parents. Then they will pray. Then after praying, they will do everything. They will do. Then the naming, the child's name will be called out, and now everybody will start calling the child's name. It's as simple as that. But for the religion now, they pray in the religion's way. For cultural way, we pray in the cultural way. So that's all. But what makes the cultural one to be more exciting than the religious way is the presence of some elements. Alright, the elements that must be present in the Yoruba naming ceremony, about 8 of them. About 8 of them that we have. Now, the most uncommon ones are the ones that I have in my hands right here that foreigners won't know. Now, let me mention those that are known by everybody but it's not here. Number one, we have salt. Yes, salt will be present. We have honey. Honey or sugar will be present. Then we have kola nut. This is kola nut. You can see that. This is kola nut will also be present. Then we have bitter kola. This is bitter kola, which Yoruba called orogbo. Then we have what called alligator pepper, popularly known as atare in Nigeria. We call alligator pepper in Nigeria. So those are the few elements that will be available. And how it is done in such a way that, like for example, as the elder is praying for the child, some of those elements that can be safely put in the mouth of the infant to put there. Like for example, honey now, the elder would dip his finger in the honey and now dip it into the mouth of the baby while praying that as sweet as the honey is, the life of that child is going to be as sweet as that. It's a lovely ceremony, and now you'll be watching my own Christian one.
Jésù Olúwa wa. Ọrẹ tó mú wá fún Mike lórúkọ Jésù kó ṣètẹ́wọ́gbà. Ẹ gbọ́ mi lórúkọ Jésù mo ní kó ṣètẹ́wọ́gbà. Olóhùn ni mo sọ sínú ayé rẹ gbogbo ẹ̀dá tó ti fi ẹnu wọn ṣèlérí fún ọ bí Olúwa ti ń bẹ tí ẹ̀mí ẹ wà lórúkọ Jésù kan mú ìlérí ṣẹ. Lórúkọ Jésù mo ní kó mú ìlérí ṣẹ. Lórúkọ Jésù mo ní kó mú ìlérí ṣẹ. Ó ní èmi ò lànà síbi tí ọ̀nà ò sí torí pé ó ta ọmọ ìlọ́rẹ lónìí ibi tí ọ̀nà ò sí rárá ibi tó o fọkàn sí lórúkọ Jésù ire kó gbàbẹ̀ wọlé. Lórúkọ Jésù mo ní ire kó gbàbẹ̀ wọlé. Ó ní ìbùkún ni fún ọ nígbà tí ìwọ bá wọlé. Ó ní ìbùkún wọn fi fún ọ nígbà tí ìwọ bá jáde. Ẹ gbọ́ mi ẹ ní ṣaláìní. Lórúkọ Jésù ẹ ní ṣaláìní. Ohun tó wà lọ́pọ̀ tó ò lè sọ fún yàn tó ń gùn ẹ́ yẹn arúgbó ọjọ́ ó yá kó dá sí. Lórúkọ Jésù Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí àwọn wòlíì kó dá sí. Kí ìwọ di alábùkún fún bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó rí fún ọ. Ire tó wá gbà lónìí lórúkọ Jésù kó jẹ́ àjẹmọ́nú fún ẹ. Ayàsímọ́ lórúkọ ti bàbá, ayàsímọ́ lórúkọ ti ọmọ, ayàsímọ́ lórúkọ ti ẹ̀mí mọ́. Ó ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Jésù Olúwa wa. Olúwa ṣe lórí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó rí fún wa o. Lórí ọ̀fẹ́ Jésù Kristi Olúwa wa. Ìfẹ́ mímọ́ ti Ọlọ́run, ìdàpọ̀ ti ẹ̀mí mímọ́. Ó sọ̀kalẹ̀ látòkè wa. Ó máa bá gbogbo agbé láti ìsìn lọ àti títí láéláé.
Àmín, àmín, àmín lórúkọ Jésù.
Ká fún Ọlọ́run ní hallelujah méje tó ní ìtumọ̀ ẹwọ́ fáwọn lókè o. 1 2 go.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Máìkì náà kò náà ká lè fi àwọn.
God bless you.